Today, let's reflect on how to awaken to our real identity. From childhood, life shapes our sense of who we are. We learn to associate ourselves with a body that changes every year, a mind that shifts every hour, and roles that change with every stage of life. Without noticing it, we begin to live as if these temporary layers are our permanent truth. We gather identities the way a tree gathers leaves: student, performer, parent, guide, achiever, lover, and so on. And slowly, without realizing it, we begin to believe this is who I am. We invest enormous energy strengthening these identities, seeking appreciation, adjusting to expectations, fearing disapproval, trying to live up to images created by society and by ourselves. As long as life supports these identities, we feel secure. But the moment something changes, a relationship shifts, success fades, health fluctuates, or a title disappears, our inner world crumbles. Why does a small disturbance outside create such a storm within? Our ancient sages offer a simple answer. They say, because the self we are relying on is not stable, because we build our inner world on what is destined to change. Yet, through every change in our life, something within us remains the same. Something silently witnesses every joy and disappointment, every rise and fall, every emotion passing through us. That silent, steady presence, that awareness is our real nature, real identity. To understand this, let us turn to a simple image from nature. Let's imagine the ocean. On the surface, waves rise and fall, sometimes peaceful, sometimes violent. These waves are like our identities, our titles, our emotions, our achievements, our relationships, our failures. They appear, they disappear, they take different shapes every day. But beneath those waves lies a depth that does not rise or fall. It remains calm, steady, still, undisturbed. Our real identity is that depth, not the waves. When we forget this and wrongly identify ourselves with the changing waves, every rise inflates us, every fall frightens us, praise inflates our ego, criticism shatters us, and any kind of change threatens us. But when we remember that we are the ocean, we begin to live from a place of strength and move through life with steadiness, clarity, and unshakable calmness. Let us think of moments from our own lives when a word of appreciation made the heart swell with ego, and another moment when a single criticism shattered our peace. Why should our inner world become disturbed because of passing opinions? Because we unknowingly tied our identity to the wave, not to the ocean. The Upanishads remind us again and again, we are the witness of the body and mind, not the body and mind themselves. When this truth begins to shine within us, something remarkable happens. We still play our roles lovingly, sincerely, but without losing ourselves in any role. We become inwardly free. Now the question arises, how do we awaken to this real identity in our day-to-day life? Let us ground ourselves in three simple, powerful practices. Number 1, pause and shift awareness. In a moment of disturbance, let us silently ask, who's aware of this thought or emotion? This single question pulls us from the surface to the depth. We return from turbulence to the quiet center within. Number 2, disentangle identity from experience. Let us constantly remind ourselves we experience thoughts, but we are not the thoughts. We feel emotions, but we are not the emotions. We play roles, but we are not confined by them. This clarity gives us freedom, not freedom from life, but freedom within life. Number 3, celebrate presence, not performance. At the end of each day, instead of asking, what did we accomplish? Let us ask, did we live today with awareness, sincerity, and compassion? When inner presence becomes our compass, life becomes simpler, lighter, and far more profound. Work flows better, relationships deepen, and the sense of pressure dissolves. As this understanding deepens, the grip of false identity loosens. We begin to operate not out of fear or pressure, but out of inner fullness. We respond instead of reacting and remain steady within no matter what. We continue to participate in the world wholeheartedly, loving, working, achieving, caring, fulfilling all our duties. We may face challenges, losses, heartbreaks, and so on, yet beneath them all we remain the same, silent, calm, steady, radiant, untouched, unchanging awareness. We are not the restless waves of identity. We are the vast depth of the ocean. And when we live from this truth, life no longer throws us off balance. We move through challenges with grace, through success with humility, and through change with courage. We discover a freedom that cannot be taken away by any circumstance. Let us remember this always. Waves will rise and fall, but our real identity is the ocean beneath.